Sponsored by JB Transmission. Specializing in foreign and domestic repairs, trust JB for all your performance needs. Check us out at www.jbtransmission.com or visit us at 256 St. Mary's Road in Winnipeg. This video production is sponsored by RD Sales and Service Limited. We service what others sell. For all mechanical repairs, trust our professionals. RD Sales and Service is a proud sponsor of the number 17 Super Truck and Sprint Car.
Car is going to be Evan Schroeder outside the 23, Kyle Pellers, and rounding out the field, the 3-4 rent is Kevin Olford. Kevin Olford starting inside of row 7. All right, so 15 laps on the Pepsi board here as we get ready to go with our pure stock division. Next up will be the 4-cylinder stocks, then of course the Midwest Modifieds. All right, well, we've got a driver change, I understand, on the 33. I guess we had some outdated information in the computer system or something. I don't know. Anyway, the 33 car is actually Rod the Rat Delane. I was talking about that being his ex-race car. Well, guess it's not his ex yet because he's in it. All right, our field behind our Red River Co-op Speedway Ram. That, of course, available at Winnipeg Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Next time around, we're going to show them one to go here in the pure stock division. All right, Brett Proctor and Les McRae going to start on the front row together. This time around, we should show them one to green, and there it is from Dennis Korn, our flagman, one to green. So we're going to pair them up now and get ready to go pure stock racing. All right, the Ram is vamoosed off the top of turn number 2. So now it's just the race cars on the track, and as they come out of turn number 4, they will start picking up the throttle on the pole. The big block Auto and Farm Supply, number 21 of Brett Proctor, alongside Les McRae, and the Archangel Fireworks, number 9. That's the big Ford outside of row number 1. We are getting set to go racing in the pure stocks. Here we go! Les McRae takes the lead from the 21 of Proctor. Oh, Rod the Rat Delane sideways off of turn 2 and goes to the back. '26 car helping the 9 down the front straightaway. That's Andrew Thomas. Kevin Delane in the 1K started 5th. And is now 3rd. He's got a nice run. All right, we understand we're going yellow. Might be some fuel spilling out of a car somewhere here, so. That is an obvious safety concern, rather. So we'll get that rectified just as soon as we can. All right, looks like the car number 26 is being checked out. Or you can see him at the bottom of turn 3 and 4 getting checked over, and it appeared he was leaking fuel. Well, the 26 of Andrew Thomas started outside of row 2 in the 4th starting position. Was having a good run, but somebody spotted something emitting from that car, and not sure what the situation is. All right, as a result of that leaking fuel that was suspected, the 26 will go to the back of the pack here. One of our track officials helped him out, but as a result of that, it's kind of like a trip to the pits. So 26 car starting at the back. It is a fast one, however, so we will get the pleasure of watching Andrew Thomas in the 26 come from the back and see how far to the front he could actually get here tonight. 13 lap showing on the Pepsi board. All right, making sure the lineup is good now. The one of Kevin Delane will get to pick his spot on row number 2 as he is second right now. That moves the 21 of Brett Proctor to the inside of row 2. Kevin Delane on the outside of row 2. Your leader is the 9, Les McRae. The big Ford, of course, his brother races both a super truck and a modified at our Thursday night program, our pro racing series every Thursday night. Don't forget this Thursday, the big sprint car show, the All-Star Circuit of Champions in town Thursday night, 7:30, just a few days away. Get your tickets immediately for that. That is going to be an absolutely wild, wild sprint car show. All right, looks like we're good to go now here in the pure stock division. Two laps down, 13 to go here in the pure stock division. All right, Les McRae setting a slow pace in the big Ford, but now he's picking it up. Green flag is out. We are racing. Well, you see the 26 car, we talked about him earlier. He went to the back, is already moving through the field. Rod the Rat Delane in the 33 car moving nicely as well. Oh, heads up, Rod the Rat Delane gets squished out between the 53X and the 21 of Brett Proctor. Gary Roy in the 7 car looking good. Oh, heads up in turn 4. We've got a roller, and it looks like it is Evan Schroeder in the 16 car. That'll bring out a yellow flag. Looks like a yellow flag's on the track, and we've got a heads up in turn 4, guys. So we'll need the Winnipeg Collision Center push truck to the 16 car of Evan Schroeder. Well, it looks like there's some fluids in turn 4. We understand Evan Schroeder probably does not have a receiver on, and that is the device that our competition director, Dale McEwen, uses to talk to the drivers during the race to inform them of on-track incidences and all that other good stuff. So it looks like Schroeder gone to the pit area. We should be set to go racing next time around, unless that is gasoline in turn 4. Not sure if that is coolant overflow in turn 4 or gasoline. Our tech officials looking that over right now. All right, it is more likely water on that racetrack. I guess we're going to get some of the cars to take a run through it. Try to dry it out a bit so it's not so slick over there. Three down, 12 to go. 3 down already, huh? All right, it looks like the yellow lights rather are out. Yellow flag is gone. Pack tightening up down the back straightaway. Your leader, the Archangel Fireworks, Done Right Landscaping, number 9 of Les McRae. The big Ford showing the way, but the 1K looking awful strong. That's Kevin Delane, a former champion, and Kevin Delane started 5th. So keep your eyes on him. He's now 2nd. This is going to be a good race. Green flag is out. We're racing pure stocks. Great battle into turn number 1 and 2. The 20 joining that party, Nick Cadet, who started 7th. He's now 3rd. Here comes the 86 of Rob Weens. What a race up front. This is competitive. Heads up in the middle of the pack, and look at the front. Over in turn number 2, Kevin Delane and Les McRae battling down the back straightaway. The little Camaro a little faster. But here comes Les McRae. You know who's going to win if they bump. And here comes the living canvas tattoo, number 20 of Nick Cadet now. He's working on the 9 of McRae. And in 4th spot, the 86. That's Rob Weems. Some very fast cars in the top 5 here. Anything could happen. Heads up the 23 car, almost into the front straightaway wall. Kyle Pellers rolling along and gets back on the throttle. Takes a look up at the flag stand, doesn't see a chance for a yellow flag. Look at the battle up front, wow! Well, no doubt about it, it's been a great race when it's run under green, and right now Kevin Delane leads it, and it is under green. Nick Cadet in the 20 battling with the 9 of McRae, who's way at the top of the racetrack. McRae gets a good run there. Now Nick Cadet, the living canvas tattoo, number 20 on the inside of McRae, and the 20 has the second spot. Oh, heads up, the 20 slides out in front of the big Ford and gets a tap for the reward. The 9 and the 20 getting pretty aggressive together there in the last half lap. The 86 Rob Weems takes advantage and slides into the third spot. Rod the Rat Delane, take a look at him. The car number 33, almost gets clipped by a pushing 21. And now the 7 of Gary Roy right into the big block Auto and Farm Supply 21 car. Well, the 21 pushed, then he got loose and got right in front of the 7 of Gary Roy. And now it looks like some major damage on the 21 car of Brett Proctor. He started on the pole. That's not the way he'd like to finish tonight. Well, looks like the big block Auto and Farm Supply 21 still rolling after taking it in the passenger's door from the 7T of Gary Roy out of Petersfield. Gary Roy had nowhere to go as he pummeled into that 21 car. See the door bars and rearranged bodywork, but not quite as bad as I initially thought. 21 car still mobile and looking okay. Gary Roy, however, not so lucky. Of course, the innocent victim there of a spinning car, and looks like he might go back to the pit area on the hook. A tough break for the Petersfield native, who once won a $10,000 to win enduro at this very racetrack. So, 9 laps down, 6 to go here. We've got a minute on the clock. Now about 55 seconds. What that clock means is you get 1 minute per lap. So that clock started at 15 minutes originally. It's now down to about 50 seconds. If we get another yellow flag and that clock reads 0, then what we're supposed to do is go green, white, checkered after that yellow. So regardless of how many laps are on the Pepsi board, we are supposed to go green, white, checkered. So it will be the next yellow, not this one, but the next one after the 0 on the clock. Gary Roy still being attended to in turn number 4 as the field paces. Orange cone coming out onto the front straightaway. All right, Dale McEwen, our competition director, with a great call telling the tow truck driver to head to the infield area with the 7 car. Of course, it's done for the night anyway. There's no point pulling it all the way to the pits and wasting any additional time. So 7T is going to the pits, and we should be green next time around. All right, once again, the orange cone comes out on the front straightaway. No passing till you pass the cone, and they must pass the cone on our side of the cone, on the outside, in other words. So the field getting ready once again. The 1K of Kevin Delane, who started 5th, is now 1st. Nick Cadet, who started 7th, is now 2nd. And the 86 started 6th, and he's 3rd. And we're green in the pure stocks. Les McRae with a drive off turn 2 on the outside, but can't pass the 86. And we got the 23 car stopped on the outside of the turn 3 area. And we've got the 86 spun at the top of turn 4. But I believe the yellow will be for the 23. That's Kyle Pellers. Now, going to see what happens here. We should be going green, white, checkered. Clock is down to 0. And yet another yellow flag. So, as I told you before, if a class race is 20 laps, they'll get 20 minutes. 1 minute per lap. But if you fill your race with yellows, like this has been, well, suppose you could call it a little bit of a punishment. Yellow flag is on the racetrack as we get set to go with the rest of the race here, the 23. We're looking for some help on the... Oh, we got one guy running. Okay, there he goes. He's going over to the Winnipeg Collision push truck. Our wrecker, of course, is tied up right now. Gary Roy in the 7T car. You can see him off to your left, examining that car. Gary Roy has, of course, taken up a comedy career, calls himself the Canadian Hillbilly. He has been on TV and all kinds of other great things as the 23, getting helped off the racetrack, or maybe being helped home. That's the gate. Okay. Well, take that clock and throw it in the lake. Apparently we're not going green, white, checkered. Ask me why? I can't tell you. However, we are not going to go green, white, checkered. We are going to stay with 6 laps. We've got 9 laps in about 20 minutes. So we're going to keep going. All right, 9 laps down, 6 to go here in your pure stock division. Kevin Delane continues to lead. The Living Canvas Tattoo number 20 in second. Third, the 86, then the 9, then Rod the Rat Delane in the 33. Keep your eyes on that veteran. Green flag is out. Here we go. Everybody appears to get by the orange cone okay, but Kevin Delane gets a great jump on the field. Rod the Rat Delane a little sideways out of turn 2. He loses the field. Kevin Delane continues to lead. To go. Kyle Pellers, 23, getting rolled into the pits. Kevin Delane has been pretty flawless, starting 5th. And now leading this race for several laps with 4 to go. Pure Stock News, Murray Chev, 86, in 3rd, working on the 20 of Nick Cadet. Look at the race for 2nd and 3rd place in turn 3. Here comes the 86 on the inside into turn 1. 86 and the 20 car get together just a little bit, but now they are side by side down the back chute. Looking like they may have a little more speed than the 1K. This is going to be interesting. Tries to drive on the inside of the 1K and can't make the pass, but keep your eyes on the 86. He looks dangerous. Well, looks like the 86 makes the pass, but here comes the 1K. Coming down out of turn 4. 1 to go. Oh, what do we got here? All right, well, we've got checkered flag coming out now. It looks like the 20 and the 9 pulled off early, so. All right, race is over. Trying to figure out exactly. All right, it's official. Your winner is the number 86. Rob Weens picks up yet another pure stock feature victory right here at the Speedway.